Everything that have been going on lately is now falling into place. I love the fact that I was criticized many years ago or many months ago about my stand on Biafra and about my stand on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, about me revealing so many things that you've not heard from other channels. Of course, some people will say, where do you always get your news from? You see, everything about my own channel is that you hear new news and you begin to wonder, you don't hear it from other channel, you don't hear it from Biafra channel. Why is it that it's only in Biafra generation that you hear this very news? And I laugh, I say, you're not ready. Because if you are ready, you will know that we are journalists, so we dig out information knowingly and unknowingly. Few days ago, I told you about the Russia support. That's a few days ago. Few months ago, that's about 2 months. I told you about the Russian support on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Some people said, oh, this guy, you carry fake news. This girl, you carry fake news. This woman, you carry fake news. Some people are still addressing me as a guy. And it is quite funny when they say this guy. Well, that's their own address. But the most important thing here is that the news is now finally out. And we have here IPOB meets Russian officials in South Africa. Biafran IPOB meets Russian officials in South Africa. Members of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB staged a protest in South Africa on the demand of Biafran actualization and the nation of Biafra and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are headed to different locations and we must make sure that every awareness that is needed is created. Let us stop being so naive and so diversitated. Whatever we say, whatever we preach must happen the way it must or the way it should happen. That is the biggest news. Don't be fooled. Our prayers have gotten to that very extent where all man must see and understand where we belong. Because our message is Biafra and Biafra and nothing else. When we said what we said, he criticized us. When we did what we did, he criticized us. But along the line, they then realized that what we have been preaching for a very long time is one message that we'll continue to preach. One very message. So what do you have? Nnamdi Kanu is a great man. Oh. I could remember one time and Nigel man was saying that this guy that you people are busy playing around with, doing all kinds of things with, he has gone outside, gained international recognition, made friends with international people. Do you remember that time that this dude, there's this senator that once invited Nnamdi Kanu to Donald Trump's rally. And, the world has moved over to injustice. The level of injustice that is happening now is bigger than their expectations. And that is why no matter what we do, no matter what we say, however way we do it, there is a bigger picture. Bigger picture in the things we share. So hold on dearly. Don't be kept in a state of where you won't understand what is going on. Because our voyage have been leaked. IPOB meets with Russian officials in South Africa. People have to know the truth. Because it's only the truth that will set us free. I'm happy that I was the channel one channel that said it first. Was criticized. Those who have been following me from the day one knows that whatever we preach here is fact. They don't know how we get the news. But the truth of the matter is that last we are getting the news. Came to throw salutes. International soldiers came to throw salutes for a man that, hey, See, is Biafra, going to Biafra? Biafrans will hear now. Biafrans now too much. If international body will respect Nnamdi Kanu this much, who are you not to respect him? Of course, his freedom is near. His freedom is near, and our job is to continue to hold dearly to that very pause where we belong. Because no matter how you want to twist it, no matter how you want to say it, this victory is what we perceive. It's what we perceive. 1,000 soldiers on their way. You see, whether they like it or not, finally they are going to release Nnamdi Kanu. Finally. There is no noise. There is no two ways about it. They are going to release this man. By the time they finally release him, things will now fall into place. And people will get to understand that this man has been treated unjustly. And it can't be justified. So, let's continue to push forward in our daily ways of journey in one way or the other, in things that we spread, in varieties of ways that we have continued to push it. That is where we belong. So, for those that want to continue to make this noise of who is going to actualize Biafra, who is not going to actualize Biafra, should get themselves ready. Because I know the name Mary. And I'm moving to that very, 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 very line of hitting them at the end. At the end of the day, they must. They must free Nnamdi Kanu. Because honestly, they weren't expecting this kind of pressure that is already coming. They're shouting, the pressure is too much. It's too much. You're keeping a man that has done nothing wrong to you people. You want to keep a man that has done nothing wrong to you people. And you say you want to keep him. It's not possible. They thought that Bruce, that American lawyer, is just one of the most hired and packaged white man. That man is a professor. He knows what he's doing. And for an American lawyer to be involved,